All right. I'm Josh, Squash Talker PA. My son Johnny's here with me. You don't see him. But here, lean over, buddy. He's going to help me clean some casts up. I don't remember the exact date, but it's been almost a month, probably like 3 weeks or so, a month. Yeah, it's been about a month since these have been casted. I released the shorts whenever I did cast these. There was this one here, which is suspected Sasquatch, and then there was this one here that had a trackway going in. I wasn't sure. I was wondering because of the way it looked, whether it was a dog man or not. So I casted it anyways because there was a trackway. So we're gonna clean these casts up, and then
we get to do it.
And then after cleaning these casts, my wife is gonna come out and review these casts for us, and she's not gonna BS nobody. What she sees in the cast is what she's going to tell you she sees in the cast. A little bit of her background. Yeah, she has degrees in veterinary medicine. She
This is in the dirt.
She took a semester where they had to learn how to cast and how to properly read a cast for what the animal or whatever they were casting
This dirt is so
was
hard
doing
to
at the
take.
time, whether it was injured. It just, all the fundamentals come with it. So she has a trained eye for things where I have a field eye.
Daddy,
So yes, buddy,
just do it.
let's do it. Okay. So we're gonna clean these up and then get a more professional opinion. On what I can All right, buddy, sit down, calm down. All right. So after this is all done, I'm gonna measure them. I'm gonna set this up here.
This is really tall.
All right, buddy.
It's a big flip-flop one.
Take your glove off.
Okay.
You don't want those gloves to get wet. What we're gonna do, I use a turkey baster. I knocked all the heavy debris off already before I transported these home. Everybody, it's gonna be your brush to use.
Okay.
If you're wondering why I waited so long to clean these,
I need some water.
you see how thick we make our casts. Okay.
Daddy,
When
Daddy needs
hold on,
some
buddy.
water.
I know, give me a minute. When you're dealing with casts like this size and whatnot, yeah, they say 45 minutes, couple hours to do this, as far as hardening and whatnot, but the cast is not fully hardened yet. So you have to be careful and take the time to let your cast fully cure itself. I wait almost a month before I clean a cast. I just want to make sure it is solid, because what happens is if you prematurely start scrubbing on a cast to get all this out, there could be dermal ridges that you can obstruct from a brush, a stroke, because the plaster is still not completely hardened at that point and it's still pliable. So you run the chance of wiping away dermal ridges or remanipulating them to being inaccurate to what they truly are. So that's why I wait so long to clean casts. But I'm going to get the turkey baster. My boy's ready to scrub. So I use
Give me some water.
Hold on, buddy. All I'm using is water.
Let me
Put it in, and we're going to scrub all this dirt out of the grooves. Go ahead, buddy. Start scrubbing. Biggie gave me this.
It's transforming in dirt now.
It's transforming the dirt. Well, we got to keep on scrubbing it out, buddy.
Look, it's dirt water.
I hope y'all don't mind me having my son here. I like to educate my children,
Look at the dirt.
and my boy's going to learn how to clean a cast.
Let me
Pretty
keep
much knows almost how to make a cast. I know, it's nasty, huh? Just like if you see on his video we did together, when I put the camera on him, he could identify by looking at scat what animal produced it. He knows how to get water out of a vine, if he needs it. You know, I educate them because I don't know what the future holds.
It might be brown.
Governments can fall, anything. So, I get them prepared for anything. Take my survival skills, multiply it. You want to trade brushes, buddy?
How would they use step brush?
All right, only use the black bristles. Don't use these ones, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. All right.
The black bristles are right here.
I wanted to let these casts go a little bit longer, but I'm not cleaning these inside the house.
Wait, clean
And
that. It looks like a rubber.
oh, your mom's gonna get mad. Your jag is gonna get all messed up. You should have your smock on, buddy. But I forgot what I was saying.
Let's do this.
Huh?
Let's do this.
You just want to sit back and watch? Let Daddy get. Oh, you want that one? Cool. This is the one I wanted anyway.
It makes me brown.
Yeah, it's turning brown. That's all that dirt that's left in there. See? All that dirt that's left in there. I want to get rid of all this. This thing's going to be white when I'm done. Oops. A little suction bobber at the end came off. There we go.
I get it much wrong.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's okay if you get me wet. I don't care. You want to be the water boy?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll let you be a water boy. Check this out. You know how to work this.
Let me do it.
Hang on. I'm gonna take this bucket over here by you. Bucket over. See, you put it in, you squeeze the bubble, you let it fill up. You squirt the water where I'm scrubbing. There you go. Teamwork. Oh, not me. All right, fill it back up. This has a nice mid-tarsal break right here. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the message. I'm. What I like to do is I pick my high spots. Like I start normally in the middle and I work my way like this. So I'm going to hit the high peak here. Well, I'm going to hit this one too. And then I hit the toe regions, let them cut down into here. All the sediment's going to roll in. And then I scrub out those grooves there before I do my final rinse off. That way all the water channels, you know, the debris and all that, it channels down into the tarsal breaks and grooves and whatnot. And your higher levels are already cleaned up. I've got a bunch of roots in here. I don't know if you see that. Roots. This cast is the one that, when I did the short, it said Bigfoot cast won't budge. That was this one. There you go, buddy. Let's go right here.
Look, I see.
You see a rock in there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, we're getting through the dirt. Keep squirting the water on this area, buddy. Right here, this spot Daddy's scrubbing on. Right here.
Let's go.
Oh, you splashed me good, buddy. A lot of grooves in here from the earth. All that mud get trapped in.
We're making a rubber.
He's making a river. No, don't waste the water. All right, I'm gonna rinse this little section right here that I've been scrubbing on. See how it's coming out. Here, let me see this, buddy. Okay. Oh, that water's cold. I don't know what the temperature is right now. No, it's cold.
Mommy,
Hang on, let me do this, poor buddy.
whoa, you're making it rougher. I see this. I see that hole.
I'm trying to get that light to come through.
Look, I see the toe right there.
That's not a toe. These are the toes, buddy, up here. No, one's here. One's here. There you go. All right, rinse it down right here. Spray the water right there. No, over here. Let me see. Okay. There, give me this.
I splash you, Daddy.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. All right, hang on. Let me. Here, scrub right here with that toothbrush while I'm rinsing it. You're standing in front of the camera, though. Stand off to the side. There you go. There you go. Scrub it hard. Right in here.
I see it. Look, I see what? I see the rocks.
You see the rocks? All right, let's leave this spot alone now for a minute. We're going to move to the next high spot, which is going to be this, which we still started here. All right, here you're in front of the camera again, buddy. All right. You ready, bud?
This one next.
Your target is right here. We're going to clean this hill right here, buddy. Okay? This is probably boring, huh? No, up here. Right up in here. We gotta get all this dirt and mud out of here, buddy. Make it white. See all the pretty rocks that might be in there. It's got orange rocks in here.
It has way.
Right where I'm scrubbing, buddy. There you go.
We got the water, my water on the table.
So when there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with squashing. I mean, yeah, you see the parts where we cast the stuff and all that. People don't show
You break it right there.
scrubbing them down and all that.
Daddy, you break it right
They
there.
also don't show you
Daddy.
hang on, buddy, how much of a pain in the butt it is to carry cast out of the woods. Yeah, it's biggie. That 21-inch track that he casted up there in my spot when he visited me. We tracked that bad boy for 4 days. But we were taking turns carrying that thing out the woods. It was so heavy. I mean, the terrain sucks. I'm trying to put my hand here so I don't splash my son. All right, go ahead, buddy, right here.
We're making a river.
Yeah, make a little river.
Look at dirt water.
Right here.
I see the flip-flop one. I see the toe right there.
We'll see when it's done, buddy. Think it's a toe right there?
Uh-huh.
We'll find out when it's done. Rinse it right here, buddy.
I see that toe. I see the little toe right there.
It's a rock, buddy. That's a little pebble.
Look, it's a toe right there. That is a toe.
That's a toe.
Uh-huh.
Looks like a pebble to me, buddy.
Yeah, that toe looks like a pebble.
That don't look like a pebble. We'll have another bucket of water over here. Yeah. Now at this point here.
That side is too funny.
What, buddy?
That side is too funny.
That water's too cruddy.
Uh-huh.
That's okay. I want this water over here. Oh, yeah, I guess. Go ahead, buddy.
Whoa. Whoa, look at water.
Oh, and if anybody here is new to my channel, okay, I'll clear something up real quick. At the beginning of my videos, I state what type of video it is. Some videos aren't for all viewers because some don't have the time to watch a long video. Some don't like surveillance videos, and some just certain people have different, likings to what they like to view. So in the opening captions of my video, it'll say on the screen what type of video it is. If it's a night vision surveillance video, it will clearly say night vision surveillance. That means the deck camera is put in place.
Look at the tree.
I hit record and I walk away. And then I go retrieve the camera the next day.
Look at the tree right there.
Those are pretty boring, I ain't gonna lie. There's people who like those videos.
Look at the tree.
How are you? Hey, John P. What's up, Griff? Sorry, I've been looking at my screen.
Daddy,
My apologies. Welcome, everybody.
Dad, look at the
Those
tree.
are roots, buddy.
Yeah, look like trees. On this.
And some people get upset because I don't have Bigfoot in every video.
Whoa!
But the thing is that they're not going to stand there and pose for you. They're not going to say, "How did you take a picture of me?" Or, it don't work like that. They don't like electronic equipment. They don't like cameras. It's like the Amish people, the Amish communities. They don't like cameras. But a species who wants to let me say this. A species that wants to remain elusive and not be recognized and known, why are they going to jump out and try to let you take pictures of them?
Daddy,
Stop.
it's trying.
Okay, go ahead. Back to what you're done. But, I release 100% of my content. I put a trail camera out there. Once that card leaves that camera, it goes in my video editor so I can put all the files together. And then I try to make a snazzy little intro and an outro. But that's that. What's on my card gets released. The audio files that I have that I'm starting to release,
Look at the lever.
they're going to be done in chapters, and the main title is going to be the date. So say these audio files is a book. The date that it was recorded will be the pretty much the title, and then each file runs for hours. Johnny, you're in front of the camera, buddy. Here, runs these toes. Runs for hours. So what I do is I split each file in half, and I'll get, and pretty much the files are broken down into 3.5 hours. So I break those files in half and release them as audio, and those will be chapters. So when you see chapter and then a number, that's telling you what part of that night it is. I'm going to be releasing everything that I do in the field, though, is going to be released unless it endangers me on copyright hits. So when I'm out there playing music and stuff out there for them and singing to them, I can't record that, put it out here for you.
Give me.
At least not on this platform. Johnny, hold on, buddy.
Whoa!
I want to get these toes. I want to look at these toes.
Whoa! Look, it make it to waterfalls.
Yeah.
Look, this one, it goes down right here.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not ignoring none of you guys. I'm focused on what I'm doing. Aho, Mama Bear Claw. Tanzi. Figured the cast was finally hard enough to clean. Johnny, rinse right here. Get this toe right here. Oh, there wasn't enough water in that one.
There's a wall.
Right here. Got a lot of dirt in here. Change your brushes.
Whoa.
All right. I want to see where
Look,
this
it's
is at
right
right now.
over there.
Let's see where we're at. I think we're just a good horse. I'll get right in here a little
Before
better.
the tree, where it. Look, it looks like the tree.
Let's rinse this spot right here, buddy. We got a lot of sediment we're getting in here. Well, I got to take my medicine bag. I don't want it getting all nasty. Okay. Ooh, I already got mud on it. All right, Johnny. Go ahead and squirt it.
I don't get water in it.
You can't get water in it?
Uh-huh.
Here you go. Squirt it real hard right here. If you miss and get me, it's okay. Where'd the water go?
Let me scrub it.
No, pull it all the way. Oh, this thing holds a lot. Hold on. All right, buddy. Here's a super blaster. I'll get this. Let me rinse this first. All right, go ahead, buddy. Let me see.
Look, I broke it.
You didn't break it.
I break it a little bit.
It's gonna fill back up.
Hey, look, it's breaking right there.
Breaking right. Oh, the bulb. The top's coming off. There we go. Gonna fill back up.
Give me.
See, point of interest is right up in here. Grab that, buddy. Get that dirt off those feet. There you go.
We need a super brush.
You need a super brush.
We need a super brush.
Hang on, here's what we need to do. Let me see this.
We need
We'll
this.
operate this for a minute, buddy. Here, look out. You're in the way, buddy.
We need
All right. Trying to get these toes cleaned out.
a bubble. Pop. Look at the fly.
Not all the toes came out. One heck of a tarsal break there right here.
Where's your toes?
Here, buddy.
Oh.
Just a toe back here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this would have been the big toe here. So 6th toe it would have been, but this was hindered.
Look at the mud off the table.
You're getting the mud off the table. Make sure you're not splashing it all over your jacket.
So scooting it right there.
Scooting it right there. I like this divot right here. See the shape of the... Where's that bigger brush? Here, let me see this, buddy. I'll get this tarsal cleaned up now. The brake.
Which one? This one?
Right in here, buddy.
It's too hard.
All right, buddy, start blasting it.
Now that's not too hard. There we go. I got the supervisor.
Ah, you got me. You got me look like I peed myself.
Super rush.
Ah, you got me again.
No.
I can clearly tell you right now a deer stepped here. There's a deer track right there.
That's a deer trap.
Right here, buddy. These two divots side by side, that's a deer.
Oh, and what's on the flip foot one?
Yes, it did.
And the flip foot's come out.
That happens a lot. Go ahead, squirt. Now, I got two casts out of that time whenever I got this casting done. There was this cast, and then there was that.
You do it.
Me do it? Oh, there's nothing in there. Then there was that trackway. Here, look out. You're in front of the camera, buddy. Then there was that trackway that could have been a possible dog man, but on the same note, it could have been a bear.
Look at the
So,
dog my friend right
We're
there.
going to clean that cast up, too.
Look at
And
the
my
dog
wife
man.
look at him, so if it's a bear, it's a bear.
Look at the dog man friend right there.
We're not going to BS nobody and say it's something when it's not.
What is the claw
All
right
We
there?
got this side up here pretty much almost clean, buddy, except for in between the toes. We got the crusties between the toes. I don't know if you can see the definition with that camera. But, hang on. Here, look out, buddy. You see how it comes in? There's toes right in here. And it comes into that dip. That dip right here is a mid-tarsal break. So that means that this would be up in where the hill would be up in here somewhere. Because the tarsal's here. So I'm going to get this back end cleaned up. And then I'm going to get on to the next cast. And, oh, there's my wife there. Hey.
Hello. I gotta go wait for a little girl.
Hey, this cast is pretty much cleaned up enough to get a good visual on what's what. Oh, you gotta get. Oh, my daughter's about to get off the bus. Sorry, she's gotta go get my daughter. Look at this, the butt of this cast clean here, man.
Daddy, let's look at me.
I didn't mean to.
Halfway telling people stuff and have to run out here to get her.
Yeah, I feel you. She said she didn't want to get on here and start looking at something. I have to run off real quick. All right. Well, while she's waiting for the bus, I guess I'll get in between these toes. You can't even barely. These phone cameras are booty. They suck. Boom. All right. Let me see that toothbrush, buddy.
Here.
I'll prop this up this way.
I get a proper up this way.
No, up there. Down in here. You get down here along this line, and I'll get between the toes. Okay?
Look, it's my dad. I get to get that much. Trying to get it off. I can't.
You can't get it? You know you can. You just don't want to.
Where's
It's nice and deep between this toe.
It's deep down there. It's deep in
It's a
there.
nice groove in there.
It's an ice glue.
Yeah, it's a real nice groove.
Where's it?
Right here.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, move your finger.
This got it out. But this is still here. Alright, girlfriend.
Look at that. Hang on. Let me get this
Oh, it looks like a rubber.
blasted out a little bit more. I'm liking the way this toe come out.
That's the tail, man.
A lot of rocks in here. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this piece of milk come off.
Oh, don't pull stuff off, buddy. Please don't do that.
It's a leaf.
I know, but still, don't do that, buddy. You could pull a piece of plaster off with that. That wouldn't be cool. All right, here's what I was saying about how nice that one toe came out. Look at
I want to dry them.
the lift on that.
My coat is leather. It will not dry.
See that? I'm pointing at right here, that one there. Let me get in here a little better. There's my little girl's bus. Well, she's getting my daughter off the bus now, so she'll be coming over to look at this cast. Ooh, my dog's going crazy. Dog's like, get your ears home. All right. Set this way. The table. Hi, sweetheart. How are you today?
Good.
Did you have fun at school?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Clean the feet.
Huh?
Yes,
Yeah.
get away from Daddy before your white coat gets dirt on it.
Yeah, don't get this on your jacket. You got that pretty white coat. Don't let the dogs out. Hey, Jess. You have a minute in a minute. All right, after she gets her jacket and everything off, she's gonna go over this cast. All right. It could use some further cleaning. I mean, we still got some muck in here. Around there. And here. These grooves here. See a toe right there. It didn't come all the way, but now it's clean. You can see the toe. All right. I got like mud specks all over me. So while I wait for her, I'm gonna hit my bait, and I want to give a few shout outs. And everyone knows I'm gonna give a shout out to the Great Outdoors Biggie as my bro. He does pretty much the same thing I do, except he's based out of Michigan. You know, check him out, Great Outdoors Biggie. As a matter of fact, his YouTube handle is that @icon thing, and it's JAG1200. Also, check out Mike Tornicasa, MT Paranormal Life. Jack the Cameraman. His channel is called The Cameraman. They go out in the field and they do Sasquatch night hunts and whatnot. Mike Tornicasa, MT Paranormal Life, he does ghost hunts and stuff like that. That's pretty cool if you like that kind of stuff. If you're into the painting and looking at some pretty stuff while you're chatting in the groups, check out Susie B, Silverleaf. If you like to hear some stuff about some BS news where people going around messing with other channels, you know, this is crazy. You have channels out there that go around and bully other channels or bully people for their their sightings and whatnot. It's not fair. You know, some people, something could be traumatic to them, and then people turn around and laugh at them. That ain't fair. You know, as you know, I like this channel. It is the Dogman BS News channel. He picks those people out and he gets them. I'm telling you, they don't like that. You know, it's good to see somebody out there who sticks up for the channels and the people who don't defend themselves. You know, so you know, check them out. He has a potty mouth though. Viewer discretion advised. He's awesome. He's got some good points, and he studies Dogman. You know, he's had several encounters with himself. You know, I'm not him, so I can't give his testimonies. It's not my place to. But check him out. Also, you know, there's other channels, you know, as well. And if you're in there like Nuz Lover, you know, John P. Adventures. If you guys are in here in this chat right now, I know Mama Bear Claw's in here. She's my moderator. I'm giving y'all permission right now. You throw your links in the chat right now if anybody wants to check them out and see what they're about. By all means, throw your links in the chat right now. You know, I'm showing channel support. You know, I'm all about that. And also check out Tar Heel Bigfoot. You know, Ram Jam, he gets out there. Man, she's taking a minute. Ooh, my daughter sounds mad. Johnny's picking on his sister. Oh boy. All right, well, the next cast that I'm going to do. I just heard Daddy. Someone's going to come out and tattle. I'll move this one over. This one here, look at how big this is. Look at that divot right there. I said there's a possible Dogman trap. This might be a bear. I ain't gonna BS you. You know what I mean? So there's a possibility this might be a bear, not a Dogman, and that's what we're gonna find out after I clean this one up, because I want to know. You know, when I was looking at the tracks, it looked like 4 toes. You know what I mean? Which would have been the 3 claws and a thumb if it was a front, and then the standard claws in the back, but there was a trackway, and this was the best print. So I casted it, and this was the last of my plaster. And I'm going to clean this one up. And when my wife looks at this, I just want it public, straight up. If it's a bear, it's a bear. If it's a dog man, it's a dog man. If we don't know what it is, we don't know what it is. So it's plain and simple. We're not here to BS people. Just like we're not here to take y'all's money or nothing. We're just here to pass on a little bit of knowledge that I have. Don't call me no expert. Just because I can get close with these species and whatnot, don't call me no expert. There is no expert. I don't have one on an autopsy table being analyzed, nor one in captivity and then one out of captivity to analyze. And I'm not all about that. You know what I mean? I'm pro-life. They want to live their lives. Let us live theirs. I'm not out for DNA. Yes, I have hair samples. I have stool samples. I have casts. Believe me, I give casts away. I gave a Great Outdoors Biggie my best cast for his birthday. Because ODU said they was going to give him a cast. Months go by. He never got his cast. Then they said it got lost in the mail. So I turned around. I was like, man, I'll give you my best cast for your birthday. You got it. But I'll wait for them. I'm gonna start cleaning this one. I don't want to waste y'all's day. Everybody has things they gotta do. I don't want to be rude. And for our subscribers who's been following us for a long time, we're monetized now. Do not hit that money button. Seriously, reason why I'm saying this. Like I said, I am not here for y'all's pockets. I want monetized so I can have my content copywritten. Flat and simple. That's all I want out of monetization is my copyrights. YouTube sending me this stuff, wanting me to do membership things and have people pay money to see extra content and whatnot. I'm not down for that. I didn't take that option. But for monetization, I had to pick type of thing, so I picked the super chat thing. So like I said, ignore it, pretend like it's not there. I'm here to spread knowledge. That's it, nothing more. I've been having interactions with the species for almost 17 years. I have been gifting the species for 14 years. I have been studying the subject of Bigfoot. I'd say now about 6 years. Here's why. In the beginning, I've always seen them at a distance. I'd be out in the woods taking hikes and whatnot. I'd see these guys out in the distance looking around trees at me. And, the way your mind processes things are familiar, something that your mind would be familiar and explainable with. I was thinking that these were tall people wearing overalls, like Carhartt overalls or hunting overalls or something like that, all one color. And I was like, okay. And I'd wave at them, hey, how's it going? And then they'd get back behind a tree or they'd run down the hill. And I'm like, wow, these people are weird. And I'm always seeing them in the woods. So I thought they were inbreds. No lie. I thought they were inbreds. And then just living in the woods. And then winter came and I'm like, I felt bad. I was like, man, after so long, I was like, well, I feel bad. These people living in the woods like this, I guess you could leave them something. So I'd leave like leftovers. We'd have a big dinner or something. I'd take a plate out there for them, a paper plate. Then I got them on trail camera and I was like, holy crap. We got big monkeys in Pennsylvania. And then I went on that one for a while. Tell me, there's these apes in the woods, and everyone laughed at me. Then I started saying, I didn't think of Bigfoot because when you think Bigfoot, you think of Harry and the Hendersons, or you think of What's that other one? Jack Link's commercials. They don't look like that. But hey, there's my wife.
What a fine mess you made.
Yes, what a fine mess oh wow, I did make a mess. There's mud splatter on everything. The way my shirt and pants look, my tackle box, a container over here,
It's car seat.
car seat. Oh crap, I'm sorry. Well, hey, now the car seat's all dotted up with mud, and the
You have a
porch is
dot
all
of mud in the
trashed.
middle of your forehead.
I have a dot of mud in the middle of my forehead. Here, let me move this. I'll set this up. I'm going to have a wet butt. You doing that? All right. Jess, I'm going to let you sit here. Do you mind sitting in front of the thing? All right, guys, this is my wife, Jessica. She knows more about cast stuff than I do, believe it or not. She's the one who taught me how to cast. Mine sucked before she taught me because they were too thin and they just break. All right, well, have a seat, Beb, and you go ahead and see what you see in this cast. I know it's messy. Just try not to get wet. You need me to back the table up more? I had it all scrunched up on my legs. All right.
Ew.
This is my wife, Jessica. Jessica, would you like to tell them about your experience when it comes to casting and whatnot?
Well, I was a veterinary. They were taught us in veterinary. About it. That's the extent of it.
But as far as like reading casts and whatnot, what are the different things you were taught to look for in a cast?
Well, it's just like looking at where you're tracking animals in the woods. It's different things you look for. If you don't know how to track an animal, you can't recast.
That's true. Well, this is one cast that we did up there. I've been waiting to dry.
Okay. Like you can see toes here, but the rest of it kind of gets kind of
Right.
lost.
Right on. That was grabbed ground.
You might see a bit of a mid-tarsal break here, but that's about it.
Okay. Where would you say the hill ends at for this particular print?
Maybe like right in there.
Right in here?
Yeah,
See, I was thinking here. So you'd say right in here where this little bevel is?
I'd say probably, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to, and this would have been the largest toe that I have casted here. So I'm going to measure from here to here.
Yeah, you have toes right here. And you can't clearly see all the toes because just how it is.
Yeah.
But you definitely have defined some defined toes that
So I got to put it right here. He says right there in that groove.
about that. And that's about 14 and a half there.
14 and a half.
Yep.
And this one across,
And
smaller
last
toe.
time I
There's
checked,
that
no-
hammer side. So this would come in. What would you say the edge of the cut in would be on this for the width?
probably 8.5,
You'd say 8.5 on this one.
probably. Because look how it comes right down here.
All right, so we have a 14.5 by an 8.5. So from here back is all over casted on my behalf.
Yeah, but you're measuring also the widest part of the foot because it's like our feet. Our widest part of our foot's at our toes.
Right.
'Cause if you
where the
measure
hammer is.
Because if you technically measure back here, it'd probably be at least 6 inches. About five and a half. Yeah, I
You were
eyeballed that.
close.
I eyeballed that pretty well.
Yeah, you did.
So I said it just depends on where you measure it. A wide wise is how wide it's going to be. So,
Are you safe, like, in your, since you have degrees, but you're not, like, in the actual fields working it, in your semi-professional opinion, I love you. Don't hit me. I'm just kidding. In your semi-professional opinion, what species would you claim this to be if you were analyzing it and you did not know who was bringing it to you?
It's no known species nor in well, not known species, but no actual,
Documented.
yeah,
like logged,
thank you, documented species.
governmentally
Yeah.
logged.
Yes, that I would say, because it's obviously it's not.
So you're saying that this
It's-
would be a
It's not deer. It's not a raccoon. It's not a
so you say this would be a bipedal humanoid then?
something like
Possible
that.
Sasquatch.
Possible.
Okie dokie. So yeah, I don't take my judgment on everything,
But you can
guys.
tell that they definitely pushed their weight right here.
Okay.
The way it's pressed in. Just look at it.
Yeah, I do see that. A deer stepped in it too right here.
Yeah.
That's a deer hoof. See, I always get a second opinion, and she ain't gonna BS. And if she catches me BSing, she'll call me out on it. I know she would.
But yeah.
So
And
Don't-
you lost part of the print because of that. So you
because
know.
of the deer,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this isn't dry enough to mark on the back of it, so I'll go back in this video and walk down the sizes that we measured. And then I'm going to get on this either, I don't know. In the beginning, I thought it was a dog moon, but the more I look at it, I think that's
I
a
think
bear.
this is a bear.
I think it's a bear, too.
Because it's very, very rounded.
Yeah,
It's very round.
that's why I keep looking
Bears
at
are
it.
very round.
That's why I keep looking at it and thinking that I cast a bear track.
I think you caught the bear that's been eluding people down there.
Well, he's been stalking me.
Yeah, I know.
Keep seeing him on videos trailing behind me.
Probably thinks you have food or something, man.
He don't touch those gifting spots. That wasn't no bear that took that gift down there.
Oh, I know.
Tell them how much crap I went through with that video from that night vision surveillance
Well,
cam.
you can. I had to run 2 separate recoveries on it just to get it to even have photos on the disc.
And then when it came back to me, it wasn't even videos. It was frame by frame. for
Yeah,
each-
it didn't even come out as videos. It just came out as
photos.
yeah.
How many times would you say I tried to export it to release to the public?
4 or 5 times.
I might try again. I'm going to try screen recording it.
Yeah, that would work.
But I'm going to remove, when I screen record it, I'm removing the intro and the outro just because before it's exported in the computer, everything's so super choppy. So I'm going to not have an intro or outro on it. I'm going to try to screen record it like I do for my my audios. I put my audio card in the computer and I screen record the audio bars. That way you can see what decimal range it's going and everything, where the taskbar is at.
Yeah, you can see there's definitely a mid-tarsal break right through here.
Okie dokie. This might be Chaka.
Might be.
Nah, her foot would be bigger by now. No, then it may be. She was 13 and 3/4 last time I measured her footprint. And that was a year ago.
I have someone crying.
All right. I'm going to get on to the next cast.
Okay. I have someone eat boo-hoo.
Yep. All right. Well, now we
Yep.
got the just on this one here. I'm going to set this aside. All right. Put this over here.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Please don't break. All right. Okay. Hi again. Such a dork. Dogman UK, you rock. All right. Well, yeah, like she was saying about this being like a bear trap. Like I was saying earlier, like this divot right here. I don't know how well the camera picks that up, but it's a heck of an impression. And I didn't. And the way this looked, you gotta figure there was a bunch of debris and everything and leaves and whatnot. I was seeing these high points here, and that's what led me to think possibly Dogman. That's why I casted them, and there was a whole trackway. This was the best one. you hit that button and subscribe. Oh, thank you. So I'm gonna get going on this one here. It'll be a lot quicker solo. I don't mind my boy helping me at all. And it's good for him to learn something fun. As long as he enjoyed himself, that's all that matters to me. All right. You know what I didn't do? After I'm done with this and she looks at this one, I'll get that other cast back out and we'll take a closer. I'll take the phone off the stand because I'm live on my phone right now. I'll take it off the stand and I'll get a close up on those toes to see if we have any dermal ridges. That'd be pretty cool. Because their ridges run differently than ours. Ours swirls where theirs are more of a line. You know what I mean? There's no swirl like ours do. It's different. I'd use some ungrease and water after. Some ungrease. Oh, some degreaser. I thought of that before. I've even thought of using like Dawn dish detergent and stuff like that. But what I'm afraid of is that I don't want it to chance breaking down the chemicals in it. I don't trust it as far as deteriorating the quality of the material of the cast. So that's why I don't use degreaser or nothing like that. Just plain old water and a scrub brush. No, I have different types of brushes I use. And turkey baster. And then when I do my casts, I wait almost a month before. Like I'll knock when I cast it, I wait about 2 weeks, and then I'll get like the hunks of dirt off. You know, like the big hunks of dirt. I'll bump some of that off, and then I'll wait an additional couple weeks before I actually scrub it because I want to make sure the cast is fully cured all the way and there's no soft spots that are going to cause you to damage or hinder any of the dermal ridges or anything like that. I mean, so much can be picked up in a cast, but so much can be lost as well if you prematurely start cleaning it and scrubbing at it. It's not a fact. Well, I am kind of lazy, but it's not a fact of being lazy with that one. It's preservation of your specimen that you gathered in the field. There's a deep crevice right here. Yeah, I think you keep it. This gas ain't gonna take long at all for me to do it. Then I'll have Jess come out and look at it. She don't like being on camera. Oh man, I feel bad. But she does it for me. I appreciate it. I can't barely see my phone. I got my glasses off. Getting this thing pulled up. All right. These claws don't look good at all. So that's what sucks about casting. Sometimes you'll see something, you know, and you think to yourself, "Oh, this is going to look miraculous," and then when you get home and you actually clean it up, they don't always take that well. Yeah, not always. And that's what it's looking like in this case. First cast I ever did was a handprint. Yes, it had 6 fingers on it, and it was large. I mean, it could have palmed a basketball, no problem at all. What the problem was with me was I did not know how to cast at that time, and I just went at it blindly to say I aimlessly did it. And I just went up, I mixed up the stuff, and I just dumped it in the print. And whenever I collected it, it just looked like a blob mound. There was like no definition, nothing to it, but it was deep. It had, I mean, it was about that deep of an impression. And what the issue was behind it was I didn't build a wall around the casting area. So my first few casts came out flat, like paper, like not paper thin, but you know, you get the gist. They were like less than an inch thick. And I still have my first foot cast. I still have my first cast, which was a handprint. I'd be so ashamed. I can't even give that thing away. It's so ugly. But I got a double track. It was 2 13.5-inch tracks, and I casted them side by. They were, you know, I casted them together, and I was misled whenever I casted them, thinking it was one big footprint, because there was snow on the ground and everything, you know. So I casted it, and it turned out it was 2 tracks in one. I was on the phone with Jack Riggs from the Cameraman channel, and I was going to video call with him, and I was going to take it out the closet, and I was taking it in the other room. I was going to set it on the counter and show it off. I tripped over my dog. The cast hit the corner doorway and shattered. And if you know who Jack Cameraman is and you talk to him, you can ask him. That thing sounded like one of those $1 million vases in a museum shattering. That was that. So I think this is good enough. This ain't no dog, man, I don't think. I think this is a bear, guys. I ain't gonna BS you. I think this is a bear. Hey, you.
Hey, you.
You coming out just in the nick of time. I'm getting this last area irrigated.
But yeah.
I think this is a bear, Jess.
I do too.
You do too?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I legitimately think this is a bear. But I'm only seeing... This is what's getting me.
Okay.
The way these are panned out here. The elevated regions where claws would be. That is what's getting me. And that's what got me hooked whenever I looked at the initial trackway. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, when I looked at the trackway, it was screaming dog man to me. But at the same note, this was the best track out of it, and it didn't take too well. I mean, you have the depth on this side because of where the hill was and everything. But here, I'll let you take over. You don't have to get in front of the camera if you don't want, babe.
I don't like you.
You are beautiful, though.
Yeah, like I said, it's either this is a very big paw pad.
Right?
Now the rest of it, I'm not sure about.
It's choppy.
It is. Because it could be bear claws up here, or it could be additional paw pads.
Okay.
Just being honest with you, because that could be a paw pad, that could be a paw pad, and that could be a paw pad.
All right. You've
And
seen.
right over here could be a paw pad.
Well, you know, we have two Dogman casts. They're legitimate Dogman
Yeah.
casts. If you would compare this to one of my Dogman casts,
Well-
I don't think it matches.
A, you said this was on a hill.
Yeah.
B, you
it
don't
was-
know how they were if they were sliding down the hill after something. Like,
There
were
was,
they in?
all right, I'm going to say people as if it was the hill's like this. All right, it's right down the hill from where your dad dumps his old pool he had ripped down. So the hill's like this. Trackway was coming across this way.
Yes. But were they chasing after a deer at this point? Were they?
See, that's a possibility because I do see deer. I see deer right here, I think that's a deer track right there. This and this. I could be wrong, but that looks deerish to me right there. But that's not going this way.
And it's smushed, so it was stepped upon.
Right, that's a good point. Good point. So that was after. Math.
So
good point.
no, the deer was before, and this came after it
Oh,
because the deer print smashed, as I said.
so this was hunting.
It could have been. That's why I said.
Well, it stopped at the edge of your dad's yard. And it was the entrance that I used to go in before I stepped on that spike trap that was placed there that day. That went out the top of my boot.
Mm-hmm.
That hurt.
But as I said, you can usually tell, like, if you have a series of tracks, you can tell if the animal's injured or.
If I had more plaster, I'd have cast every single one of the series because there was like 4 tracks. And it was like one here, then one here, then one here. And I would have cast all of them, but this is my last of my plaster.
I know.
My plaster. I gotta wait till I need to get more.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll get a bag of plaster for Christmas.
maybe. Never know what Mrs. Claus might be sending you.
Never know. At least she's not a ho ho ho. Like Santa calls everybody else. I'm sorry, guys. Side humor.
Oh my God. But yes, like I said, I can see a big general paw pad right here. But then the front of the front of either the paw or the front of the foot gets lost.
What do you make of these uplifted grades right here? There's one here, there's one here,
That's what that
and
could
then
be.
there's one here that's thicker.
That could be in between paw pads,
Okay.
or that could be in between claws.
True.
That's why I said.
So
Whatever
technically,
it was, this creature was probably had some speed behind it because it didn't leave a very good front foot impression.
okay,
So it landed and then
right.
quickly pressed off instead of walking and actually pressing its full.
So this was in a
That's-
running stride then?
That's why I said, if you don't know how to track it, you can't reprint.
Well, I was in a hurry because you were almost done cooking dinner. Remember? And I had to get all the plaster off of me.
Uh-huh. And Johnny kept saying, "You're yucky, Daddy.
Yeah.
Don't touch me, Daddy. You're yucky."
So this one in the air is a mystery cast.
Yeah.
It leans. You would lean more towards bear, though. I would say, right?
Yeah.
I would lean more towards bear too.
But at the same point, it could have.
So I don't want to say it's something and it not be.
Right. Neither do I. That's why I'm just telling you how
I
it is.
said I'm not here to bullcrap people. But here's this cast. You see a claw here. It looks like claw here. Something was over there. But you can see the indentation, how great it is from the weight right there on the side where it dips in. But if she can't give a positive ID on this, neither can I. So she's more credible than I am when it comes to reading casts and tracks and stuff like that. I'm not going to lie. She's more credible than I am when it comes to this part.
Mhm.
You know, she's the one that taught me how to make a cast. So we have a upright cryptid, which leans more towards Sasquatch. And we have the mammal.
Yeah.
A mammal.
A mammal with a huge
Really
Big.
huge paw.
bottom paw pad.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much for doing
You're
that for me.
welcome.
I really appreciate that. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna give a. Here, let me get this. Can I still flip the camera around? Maybe not. Yeah. There we go. All right. So you guys can kick this stuff out my way here. Sorry, my Porsche's a wreck. Winter. All right. So, give you a roundabout look at this. It didn't turn out great at all. You know, when I seen the initial print, I saw the impression. And it was, see you all later. Love hanging out. Hey, take it easy, Susie. So, I don't know how the camera picks up, but we have like a claw here, kind of. You see the between my fingers, but if she can't give a positive ID on it, neither can I, because like I said, she has college degrees. She's the one who's familiar and educated with this. So, Jess is in the chat now. So, this is our mystery possible bear. Now I'm going to go over to this cast here. See if we can give you guys a better view of this. Let me take my glasses off since I'm looking at my phone. All right. Okay. This is where I thought the hill ended. But she said the hill ended right here. So that takes off that much overcast. So the hill's here. It comes up to here, and then there's the tarsal break right there. Okay, so we're coming from here to here, then we dupe down into the mid-tarsal break, and it comes up into the toes. This actually is not a bad cast. You can see there was debris in it and whatnot, a lot of rocks, but you can see the toes. I'm trying to see if you can see the lines for the dermal ridges. It was 5.5 wide, I think. I might be wrong. I don't remember. I'll remeasure it later or go back and check. But that's a nice toe. This is the best toe right here, though. Even though it's got a point, that's my fault. That's chipped. I'm on my hands and knees. I'm sorry. Oh, I hit the button. All right. Like I said, I like this one how it lifted. Look at that. See how nice that is. So well, it's not the best cast. Biggie got the best cast. So yeah. Oh yeah, let me side view it. You can see where right here where the heel is. Then there's where it dips down. You see that dip? Right there where it dips down. It has that little sunken in area, and it comes back up into the toes. That's called a mid-tarsal break. Okay, when you're dealing with your tarsal region, that's your foot, so you know. So, those are the two casts we got like a month ago, almost, maybe. I don't know. I don't keep track. I told you guys I was going to go live whenever I went over these casts. So, I figured today was the day to do it. It's been a little chilly here in Pennsylvania, but today it ain't bad. But I got audio files going on my computer right now. I got one done. I just gotta throw an intro and an outro on it and a title and then export it. and I'll throw it up on the YouTube. But when I do that, for some reason, when I export the audio files from the screen recorder, they take forever to export. So I don't know what time it's going to be released. It's going to be late probably, because I've had those ones take about 2 hours before just to export in the computer. Then I got to drag it over to YouTube and then upload it there. So at some point I'm going to have my audio. It'll be I think it was January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. It was September 15th, 2023. So this will be chapter 3 I'm releasing next. I don't know how many chapters total there is. I didn't look at the files. So I'm going to get back to that and then spend some time with my family and eat some dinner. I definitely will, Mama Bear Claw. Most definitely will. I hear my dogs banging at the door. They probably want to come out, so I gotta hide these casts now so the dogs don't break them. But hey, if you got kids, be in their lives and give them a future. Educate them so they can be better than you. If you don't have kids, hey, do what you do. I wish everybody the best. Yeah, I'll be going back out on the 26th. That's what I forgot to tell y'all. I was supposed to go live last weekend, and it started pouring. Now, me personally, I don't mind being out in it. Get me wet, I don't care. The problem is my equipment. I went out in the rain before, and my one camera is malfunctioned because of it. I mean, I can still use it. I cannot tell how much battery is on it. I cannot see the screen. It's just a light blur. So I damaged one of my cameras going out in the weather like that. So I have to be careful. You know, my equipment's not cheap, and I don't want to destroy it. But at the same note, I still want to bring you guys content. So I apologize that I had to cancel that night. I stayed up until about 4 in the morning waiting for the rain to subside so I could take my night vision equipment out to Bay. It didn't stop. It didn't stop till like 8 in the morning. So at that point, I crashed for like an hour, and then I got up, went to church. So you guys take care of yourselves. You know, love, peace, and Squatch Grace. And if you haven't checked out any of those channels I mentioned earlier, check them out. All right, peace. Whoop.